Episode 1 of High School of the Dead. Hey! Yay! What's going on, fellow benchwarmers?
What's happening?
We are the benchwarmers. Back at it again with another shit has been episode. Who knows? What are we doing? Oh yeah, today.
There you go. You got
top
it.
5 episode 1s in anime of all time.
Some good ones out there.
We have not seen every single anime, but we come close. He comes close.
Definitely so. And we come behind his list.
Somewhere.
Far down
there.
But it's
anyways. But we're gonna try our best to name as many number 1 episodes as possible and try to come up with a top 5. So
for our opinion.
Our opinion.
Please don't hate us if we don't mention your show.
Let us know.
But we haven't seen every show.
Let us know your favorite show down below.
Please comment.
Ooh, somebody kick it off with the first episode.
Before I even go to the first episode, let me say this. I have been watching for a fairly long time, most all of my life.
Okay.
But this is very subjective. So before you guys, y'all can talk shit if you want to. I'm saying about mine. I'm saying about mine regardless.
As you should.
And I will. I most definitely fucking
Sure.
will.
Period.
But understand it's subjective. This, what I say is my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Now that being said, I'm gonna start off like this. Episode 1 of High School of the Dead. I'm not sure who's all seen it. I'm not sure who's all seen episode 1 of High School of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I'm not gonna even lie to you, man. Beginning off, it starts off slow. It's cool. Like, you know, first couple minutes of the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
Like it's cool, and then all of a sudden, like the shit, like, cause you know, it gets you into the emotions of it. You know, boy having his problems.
The more you talk about it, the more it makes me really want to rewatch it. Because I feel like maybe I didn't, maybe I don't remember everything that happened. Because it's been so long. Yeah.
It's been I'm barely.
No, it's been like that.
Like a year
2
and a half.
years.
I would say,
It's been like 2 years.
You remember that night on campus with the gunshots?
Yeah.
Was it that same night or around that time?
That was the same night.
That one was.
It's been like 2 years. So I'm gonna have to check it out again just to confirm with you.
Probably.
But it was a pretty good first episode.
Oh, you downplaying it now. He said, "Oh, it was a pretty good first episode."
It was a good episode.
Hey, look, if you
From
got
my recollection.
look, do it like this. Y'all don't have to watch the whole show. Any of these shows that we talk about, you don't have to watch the whole thing. But watch the first episode.
We are just talking about episode 1.
Watch first, and you give your verdict. Come through.
There could be an anime that's complete shit, but the first episode was hard.
Chaos Head. That's the name of it.
My favorite anime of all time has a pretty subpar first episode.
Hey,
I just yelled it out. Chaos Head. I'll tell you right now. There's a show called Chaos Head. It is poo cheese. That shit is garbage. Absolute garbage. But those first 45 episodes will straight up. I'm talking every episode is.
I feel like that would suck if you just get like reeled in like that by an anime
I'm not gonna lie.
just to get shit.
I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's one that did that to me, and it really pissed me off.
Nice. I'm going to nominate Death Note.
As you should.
Because I feel like that should definitely be in the top 5.
And you're going off of everything that happened with the L situation when they were talking.
That was episode 1, wasn't it?
No.
Was that episode 2?
The L situation? No, episode 1 was whenever he first found it, and then he just started. I don't think L shows up until, if not the very, very end of it.
No, not the real L. I'm talking about the fake L. When they just did that on the Japanese, that section of Japan for the newscasting.
He like revealed himself.
No, that was later on. That was like with like episode 6 or 7. I think.
No,
Was it earlier than that?
it's no farther than 2, but I feel like it could be more.
I think it might be the end of 1.
If it is 1, then I'm definitely
There's no way,
not.
because it takes like halfway through the episode for him. Like he gets Death Note, try to understand what it is, talk to
I'm not gonna lie to you, Sam.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
On camera, I will put $20. That is no farther than episode 2.
I feel like that.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue with you and say no further than episode 2, but episode 1, I disagree humbly.
Hey,
Death Note was a slow.
Don't say because I just watched it. I don't like watch it from scratch back in August. Remember Netflix? I told you about it. I was talking to Mike. I was like, yo, I'm at the end of it right now, and things that happen.
Yeah, he has to go through. He kills prisoners. He kills murderers and everything. He keeps on killing people and whatnot.
No, he killed those people, and that's why they did the news broadcast.
Yeah, but that's further than episode 2. I think it's like episode 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to put $20 on it, we both struggling.
Okay,
But
boom.
we can. We're both struggling.
Episode 1, Elle doesn't show herself yet. He damn near just got like the information.
Hey, hold on, wait, did you still want to do the Queen Ellis or no?
For the episode 2 thing?
Yeah. I
mean, let's for sure episode 2.
We can do the, I believe it's episode 2. If it's not 1, it gotta be 2.
It's gotta be 2.
Okay, we can
go.
So what do you
I say no. I say pass.
That's not. Pass.
Whenever he does, I'm on screen. This is my name. This is what
I'm gonna stop because this is the end of episode 2. I guess I was watching it at some point. Okay. I'm always watching.
So you can just go back a little bit and figure it out.
I know. But before I get to this, episode 1 was just introduction.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, so this is episode 2.
When he does it?
Yes. This is yeah.
Okay.
So this is whenever he announces his voice. But he doesn't say who he was, right?
Yeah, he doesn't say his true identity, but he
okay, this gives him a
name.
Okay, so I'm not gonna nominate you nominated. Well, I'm not gonna nominate Death Note for top first episode either. But that second one, if we were doing that, fuck.
So I won't put Death Note in there.
I would put a comment got killed though, because that shit was phenomenal.
I'll give it. Whenever he turned around, when he found out that his homies were being tortured.
Oh my god.
Homegirl.
What, it got so dark out of nowhere.
Oh, that shit was crazy.
Man,
she flipped quick.
Because he was looking for them.
Bro, you thought Shield Hunter flipped quick? She flipped quick. When you find out who she really was, I was like, yo!
Yeah, that was a great first episode. I wish the ending was.
And then he flipped quick. When he said, you don't get a second.
Oh yeah.
Car.
I guess my number 1 would be Dead Man Wonderland.
Dead Man Wonderland.
That boy starts out in school, happy-go-lucky, talking to his friends, like, what's going on?
Yeah, chilling.
You remember what I did yesterday and whatnot and everything? And all of a sudden, you see somebody fly out the window, and he's like, what is that? Nobody else sees it, but he does. And all of a sudden, splat. Blood everywhere.
Damn, Jesus.
Best friends, blood on the wall. Homies, friends, all blood on the wall, limbs all over the place, but you are perfectly okay, your death is okay. You thought. And just wondering what happened. And not only that, but you go to court, and you're in court telling everybody, I didn't do it. And that's not what the video says.
No, that's the last thing I want to hear. That's not what the video evidence says.
That's not what you're telling us.
It's not. What the fuck?
No,
I gotta check that out for sure. Then that definitely sounds interesting.
No, I'm saying, look, I think the best thing about this here is that you can literally go through and just market a whole bunch of first episodes. You don't have to watch the first, because this thing that's great about this. I said Chaos Head. Chaos Head the first 4 or 5 are damn, like they just keep pulling you in. Let me tell you about Chaos Head, right? Chaos Head. Anime is straight shit, man. It's so bad. But that first episode, this boy's a neat, right? You know, he's in one of those like big trailer things that you see on the docks. He has his room, his video games, his desk, his desktop, and he has this girl, like his virtual girlfriend, but she's based off of this figurine. She's not really there, but he talks to her like she's there. And in the show, it looked like, from his point of view, it's like him, it's like Malik being here, right? But then, whenever people around him, doesn't exist, right? That first episode, like he's playing this game, I think he gets a random email. The email shows like a murder. He's like, what the hell? And then I think something up with the date. This man is like scared, paranoid, like what's going on? Like who sent me this? Like how did I get this? All of a sudden, like he's going through the city and it's nighttime. He knew he had to get back because he's still paranoid. All of a sudden he goes like, go through an alleyway like an idiot. Go through this alleyway. This man looks to his left. That same picture that he saw, that death, is right in front of him.
Oh, jeez.
Right in front of him, right?
Wow.
And then there's a girl there with the weapon in his hand. And she turned around, blood all over here. She's calling his name, starts following him. This man runs and hides. Next day shows up. This man goes to class. He with us, trash. He goes to class, right? He talking to his homeboy, like, yo, son. He's like, you won't believe the shit that happened to me. He said, oh, yeah, you can tell us about it. He said, us. That same girl that's in the alleyway is sitting right next to his friend in class. She knows his name, and now she's saying, oh, we've been best friends since childhood. He's freaking the fuck out, right? The homeboy's like, what are you doing? She's been our friend for years. And we just saw what happened. That first episode had me.
What show was this?
Chaos Head.
Oh, no, you said the whole show was ass though.
With the first 4 episodes. They're worth watching. And you can tell when it falls off though. Like you start watching, but something feels different. But Chaos Head.
Another go out there and watch the first 4 episodes of Chaos
Head. And maybe 5. If you watch at least the first 5, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Another great one. My Bride is a Mermaid. Now, it's a comedy romance, but long story short, like a minute and a half. So, boy is out with his family on vacation, visits his grandma, right? Like an island place. He can't swim yet, he's in the middle of the ocean, and that's why he's in the middle of the ocean. All of a sudden, he's drowning. He gets saved by this beautiful girl, right? He gets home late because he was recovering from nearly drowning. And his dad's like, hey, how you doing, sport? Just talking to him.
I don't hear that.
Mom was like, yo, come in, talk to your grandma, we're cooking and whatnot. All of a sudden, he comes back out talking to his dad, this girl walks up. She said, hey, how you doing? His name's Nakasumi. Nakasumi's dad or parents? Mom comes out, like, yeah. Dad's like, yeah, what's going on? He said, I need your son to take responsibility for what he did to me earlier today.
Jesus.
Out of nowhere. Like, out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Mom?
Talking to the mom and the dad.
That's the last thing my parents do.
And then the dad straight up clotheslines him.
The girl?
No, the boy.
The son.
Oh.
The son, yeah. And then she
What did you do to that girl?
Yeah, and then like he said something that he did that he can't take away. And then the mom started beating him. Right? And
I didn't even heard the full story.
At all. And then what you find out is he's like I didn't do anything, right? Because she saved him. What you find out was there's a rule. Find out she's a mermaid. But there's a rule. If a mermaid is discovered by humans, that mermaid must be killed.
Jesus.
But she is the daughter of the head mafia boss of the mermaids.
Oh,
so the dad comes up and he says, now her name is son. He said, now my little girl's son has to die. But instead of me killing her, I'm going to kill you. Jesus. So the dad has all his goons coming to chase this cat to literally kill him. And he pulls a Uno reverse card. Right before he dies, he gets on his hands and knees and says, I want to marry your daughter. And then the dad looks, and because of the tradition and culture, the daughter wants to do it, he has to accept.
Oh, wow.
So literally the entire episode is just a whole bunch of like hijinks and shenanigans going on until he pulls a little reverse card out of nowhere. Just high intensity the entire way. Because when they got him, they drug him all the way down into the ocean in front of everybody in the mafia. Drug him down in front of everybody. They execute him. And somebody, I think the girl helped him escape out of that. They chased him all the way back on the land. And so the whole thing is high intensity the entire episode until he just...
Jesus.
Yeah.
I probably haven't heard about this one, but another one I think had a good first episode is called Last Hero. It's about this old man, and like he's getting tired of his, or he's not even getting tired, but
That was a contrast between our energy. Y'all notice that? The moment I start talking, it's like, yo, shit, watch it.
So up here. No, Last Hero?
Last Hero, like it's pretty, it got it pretty up there in popularity, but it's about an old man and like his family, they don't really, notice him or notice what how he feels, and like he just wants to have a normal family like he used to back when he was younger.
Oh, and then Shiki. You put me on.
And,
okay.
What is that show?
Yeah, Last Hero.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, he's like,
never...
you watch One Piece? That guy? He's like, you watch One Piece?
Yeah.
Talking to the girl?
So like,
I've never called it that, or heard someone call it. I'm gonna start calling it that from now
first
on.
episode, he finds out he has cancer.
Yeah.
And when he finds out he has cancer, he tries to tell all his family members. He tries to call them up and tell them that he has cancer. But every time he calls each one of his family members up, they're too busy to hear his problem.
Man, that was.
And he starts eating them he starts feeling real bad for him. He goes to the park, and when he gets to the park, he's sitting there just saying, "Woe is me." He got this dog. His dog is his only friend. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, aliens crash land.
That's what's random as fuck. Because when you start watching the show, like the standard science of the show, you don't even think they're going in that type of direction for it to even be extraterrestrial. It's because there's so much realism in it until it's not, and then we got niggas shooting bullets out there.
Oh yeah.
You never got past the episode.
Boy, it got crazy. Like when that boy,
like straight clown. That was a great show. Check that out.
Even in the first episode, like the boy finds out he has the powers, he starts killing things.
Oh yeah. I feel like he did kill somebody. But I don't think we saw him do it. We didn't see him caught to like maybe episode 3 or 4. But yeah, he was
serial killer, bro.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He was having a blast.
Blast.
Literally.
He said, looking at the phone and everything. Like, oh, okay, I see y'all right
Oh,
there.
you was killing people through the fucking computer. Yeah, that shit was wild.
Be like on the projector in downtown.
I didn't even really understand the science.
All of a sudden, somebody.
It was interesting as fuck. Definitely. Another good show.
Episode 1, boy.
SAO, Sword Art Online.
Oh yeah,
That
first
shit grabs
episode,
you.
season 1.
Because that's the first time you ever even see something like that. Oh,
Yeah, they started it.
Isekai? Yeah.
yeah, getting stuck.
Well, hold on, first off, they're dot hack.
Virtual reality.
You remember dot hack? Dot hack sign?
Oh, yeah,
Dot
yeah,
hack,
yeah,
Lady
yeah,
Twilight?
yeah,
Y'all was
When did
lost.
that come out?
Log Horizon.
No,
Oh,
dot hack was like
yeah,
1990s and early 2000s. That was dot hack.
Oh, I know that. I heard of that before. I never seen it though.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. If you watch Adult Swim tonight or Cartoon Network, whenever there's like a weird block like one day a week, like the Friday block. I thought they call it was like a Friday block. It's like Friday after 11 p.m. where nobody's ever really watching TV. They just play. It wasn't Adult Swim and it wasn't Cartoon Network. It was like anime. Yeah, I think his name was like Kite or something like that. Yeah, down that sign. Oh, bro, look, bro, that intro so nostalgic. If you were to play the intro, you'd be like, okay, I know this show. I know this show off grip. You was like, I know this show.
I'm for sure.
There's this one here. There's dot hack.
Good animation though.
Oh, just put OP. Or videos, like, yeah, that one right there. This bro is beautiful. Straight up. You can't tell me I don't remember this. You remember this, huh?
I remember her dancing. I remember her dancing, but I do not remember this song.
Hit it right down. Listen.
No, this is old. Oh, this for sure early 2000s.
I have not seen this.
Nah, I never seen it.
Bro, I used to cry and turn
This is old like S-Cry.
Oh, yeah. Is it S-Cry or S-Cry? Yeah.
How do you want to say it?
Another virtual reality. ReZero. Hard as fuck.
Oh, first episode?
Yeah.
That first
It's
episode?
a little gory, a little gruesome, but it's if you up for it, it's good.
Bro,
Oh,
she was
it
you
grabs
remember
you.
that? She was a fucking dumbass. She said, "Don't walk in here." Hey, are you okay? Are you okay?
No,
I was like, bro, what?
And then like,
did a lot of dumb shit.
The main character is really on some dumb shit for like the first few episodes.
pain.
Oh yeah, every time he feels it. That was because sometimes he even has to commit suicide. So the show is basically about getting sucked into this video game of virtual reality. I think that's what it is. It's a video game, right?
I think so.
He didn't really just go too in depth. That's what I'm taking out of it.
Like a video game.
Basically, and he's also cursed in it as well. So he can't really even just tell people he's in a foreign land. They speak a whole nother language, whole nother currency. He doesn't speak the language. He can't read or write.
It is a currency, huh?
It's brand new blank slate.
Yeah.
And he can't even tell people that he's from another land because he has like a curse on his heart or his something like that.
Oh no, no, I don't think it's about him being from another land. He can't tell them about his powers,
Right?
right?
His powers. He can't.
Oh right.
Bro, oh yo,
Right.
son, that one scene where he said, "I'm gonna break the rule," and they showed her tickle his heart. I felt that. You remember that?
Yeah.
The hand, she tickled it.
Yeah,
I felt that. I was like, oh my.
yeah, the animation
God.
on that, they did a good job.
They did a great job emphasizing that because I felt that. I was scared for him. I was like, oh no.
Basically, every time he dies, he has to come back to life and retrace his steps to see how he died, and basically, honestly, he's playing this video game completely different than what the fuck I would do. Nigga like me, I would have left all of them alone.
All of them. Like
From the jump. I wouldn't have even been messing with them.
After
alone.
one death, maybe even 2 deaths. I'm
Like
done.
3 tops. And then I tried to save y'all. Honestly, y'all don't even really just need me here. I'm really causing y'all more trouble, if anything. I'm gonna go get a kingdom. Y'all have 2. I'm gonna go somewhere else, get some bread, whatever kind of currency, Dracula, whatever shit.
Selling his phone.
They really had another maid because that other one came back because she had.
Yeah. I'm gonna sell my phone, which was it was like what 21 Draculas, something like that.
It was rare.
It was rare as fuck.
Yeah.
They never seen it before.
But great first episode, incredible.
Very first episode.
The main character is just kind of slow to realizing what's going
Never
on.
changed his clothes. Never
He changed when he was the butler.
Never changed his clothes.
And you know what really got me though? Episode 2, very joyful episode. Everything going right. And he wakes up with the same injuries in that day that he woke up with the day before. So he find that he died.
Oh yeah.
Because everything was going so perfect.
Oh yeah.
All of a sudden he woke up like, and then he looked, he's like, the bandages were back on. and like the suspense got me. I was like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, I was wondering myself.
You do that a lot in that show for shit show.
Oh yeah.
Wonder what the hell happened.
But that's funny.
What's another first episode?
I'm not gonna lie, it's a show that I don't really just like that much, but the end because of the ending. But the first episode was great, and I gotta give Parasite that.
Oh, Parasite?
Their first episode was.
Oh
immense.
yeah, with Miggy and
It was
arm.
very invincible.
He tied up his arm.
Waking up to your arm on the computer searching the web.
Because the first like 10 seconds of they didn't even show the main character. They showed
The mincemeat.
he like bit a nigga's head off, right? So
Oh,
shock factor off the
yeah.
roof. It's like, oh fuck, okay, what's this about?
The mincemeat murder.
Yeah, it was very enjoyable. I'll give them that. I just
Throughout Parasite,
dribbled down.
We mentioned Tokyo Ghoul.
We have not.
You talking about Tokyo?
We have not.
Oh, with
But
Risa?
He goes on a little date.
Man, I thought he was getting it. I was like, he got a older girl. I'm like, look
I'm
at
for
you.
sure. I was happy for bro.
I was
Like,
like,
they
look at
did-
you.
and
It
it
was
was
the
working
girl that
out.
the old dude wanted. It was like,
Yup.
oh yeah, you got the baddie. Oh yeah.
And he was
They all got
smiling,
shit in
too.
common.
Mhm.
They read the same book. I'm like, hey, okay, cool.
And she was looking good.
Real life
That's
stuff.
like-
Risa looking nice.
Can you walk me
on
home?
the first night?
Bro, I'm thinking at least a kiss. You walk in the home, I'm okay, cool.
Nice guy.
And she has the first episode?
Mm.
When? Never.
He got something.
Too good to be true.
She gave him something, all right.
Couple organs.
Couple organs.
But that first episode was incredible, impactful.
Nah, yeah, that
Even like the
setup
shot.
for the rest of the show. Like that dead ass, like
The first episode.
like
and then
dead
the
ass.
last
The first,
episode.
like it's weird to hear out loud that the first episode set up the rest of the show, like but nah, that moment dead ass set up every single thing that happened.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Even like the shock factor when he realized, oh shit, I can't eat my favorite food anymore. And he was
Oh,
like, no, I can't
yeah.
be. Well, I can't. Like,
He was crying, right?
hysteria.
He was like,
That boy had coronavirus. That shit was
He
crazy.
didn't drink water.
he couldn't taste everything. Was nasty.
He hated.
Good smell.
He didn't want to kill himself. He was like,
Except
no, this can't be
You
real.
gotta drink coffee for the rest of your life.
That means you also have to start
Like
liking
his coffee, but they mix a little thing with them coffee too.
Oh yeah, they put the
Oh
blood
yeah,
in there.
the little bit of organ, the little tissue in there.
But no,
So,
this one.
hold on. I got two more great recommendations for you guys.
Talk to me.
Look, one, Angel Beats, one of the best looking anime for its time, 2010.
Oh.
Angel Beats, phenomenal, man. First episode, dude wakes up and you see this girl with a sniper rifle pointing in the schoolyard,
Yeah.
and she gives him the run. Yeah, she gives him the rundown. She's like, "Hey, you're in the afterlife. I want you doing a not yet battlefront." And he's like, "What's going on? What?" He said, "Yeah, you must have died. You come here. This is like purgatory. This is the afterlife. We're not heavy. We're not dead." He said, "You guys are playing." He said, "What are you aiming at? Is that a real sniper?" She's like, "Yes. That girl down there, that's Angel. That's our enemy."
Right.
He said, "How about I just go talk to her?" It's like, "What? You want to die?" It's like, "Just kidding. You can't die here." Like, it's a good joke, right?
I for sure. I think I saw like the first 15 episodes.
I put you on.
Yeah.
Oh, the first 15?
I think so.
Yeah, because remember.
I remember you put me on.
Yeah, that one I was because I remember dude came through like, "Hey, this fucking idiot."
Because I think it was funny.
No, the homie blue hair. He said, "Hey, Drew, recruit the newbie." Yeah, she's like, "God fucking damn! Like I'm so good at recruiting newbies. Why'd you ruin it, right?" So he goes down there and talks to a girl, and she says, "So they keep calling you Angel, and they said that you're the enemy." And the girl had the sniper rifle pointed at you. She's like, "Oh, okay, those guys." And she's just kind of, all stoic. She looks. He said, "Yeah, they said like you can't die here." It's like, "Well, you can't die here." And then all of a sudden he's like, "Y'all all crazy. There's no way." She's like, "No." And he says, "Well, prove it to me." He starts talking this shit. He talking. She says, "Soup." Runs up, stabs him right in the heart while he talking.
I remember.
He wakes up in the hospital, no injuries, but he looks at his outfit, soaked in blood, like just straight up soaked. When he picks it up, you can hear the blood dripping.
This was a good first episode. I wouldn't go all of that. It was.
But not that there, and then like what happened at the end with the meal tickets and stuff. Oh, it was beautiful. The soundtrack, the lighting, the colors, the atmosphere, the camaraderie amongst the members. Remember, the ticket said, "Hey, yo, you good at that one? Let's go." Because remember, she came through. Angel, she came through solo. She was literally had with her shield, her blade. They all had guns. One dude had a bazooka. And TK, they shooting at her. Bullets ricocheting off the shield. Like 9 people just shooting at her. One girl had like a combat knife, ran up on her, and she's sitting there like fighting her sword fight. All of a sudden, like these tickets are flying through, the lights are shimmering. Just beautiful atmosphere. The music's going, and he's like immersed in the world. Like you get immersed like him because all this is new to him. And then whenever the operation is done, like the homie's like, "Yo, you good with what you got? Let's get it." And they're all running away. Mission complete. And then just having a normal school day the next day. Like, it was just dope.
No, you should actually check that out. And it's funny too.
It's hilarious.
It was.
It is hilarious. Angel Beats, episode 2 gets you. Remember? They're climbing up the girl. Just don't touch me there. He's like, oh, you bitch.
Maybe not a lot of dark, gory anime, but it's about something more of the lines of lucky, funny, comedy.
Konosuba Super is that first episode.
That first episode
Okay.
is hilarious.
Okay.
My boy is walking down the street, sees a pretty girl. Not only did he see a pretty girl, he also saw a truck coming down the street.
Yeah.
But not only did he not see the truck coming down the street, he did not know that the truck was a tractor. So when he thinks it's a truck, he tries to jump in the way of the girl to push her out to save her from getting hit from the truck. Little did he know, the truck is actually a tractor.
No,
And tractor ended up giving that man a heart attack.
yeah, I'm gonna watch this.
Not only my boy get a heart attack, my boy also went to the hospital, got brought back to life. And when he got brought back to life,
oh yeah, they described how he died.
everybody was in there describing how he died, and they were just laughing at him. And that boy just died again.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would fuck with.
No,
Definitely.
honorable mention for me personally, I enjoyed the show. I don't think you did too much. But, K Project.
Okay, Project.
Oh yeah.
Them niggas
Yo,
was
that show's gorgeous. That show's gorgeous.
That boy
I
fell.
agree. I don't know. That's one of the most best animated shows I've ever seen. It's in my top
The
5.
color and everything.
Yeah, it's beautiful as fuck.
And
Yeah.
them niggas was scrapping the first episode.
On the skateboard.
I had no
boy.
clue why.
Skateboard.
Don't know.
They don't tell you on the first
But they
episode.
was boxing. That shit was beautiful. Like they said.
Literally beautiful.
It was basically Crips against Bloods.
Damn, that's
Oh, yeah.
that's not gonna
Yeah.
Shit, some more honorable mentions. I'm gonna throw in Death Parade. That was pretty hard. It's like
Yeah, that
13
was nice.
episodes.
That was nice.
I did.
Jotaro. That's also one of the better swordsmen. In my top 10 for swordsmen.
60 years old. You better be.
Shield Hero.
Savage, dog.
Man,
That was another 40-minute episode.
Yeah, but it was worth it.
Okay, yeah.
But it was worth
That
it.
all did happen in the first. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
The first
it was
episode
worth
was
it.
hard.
It was worth it.
hard as fuck.
It was more than worth it.
That was an emotional tug of war.
For sure.
That shit crazy. I honestly think, like, what would I do in this situation?
Same thing. I said the slave part. The same thing.
Y'all seen the
Yeah, I
first
wouldn't
episode
have
of Psychopaths?
Yeah, that thing. I didn't think about that.
That
Yes,
was very
that first episode.
Gory. Well, not gory.
It
It was
was
just like
That dude was
going
going to
What happened in the first episode?
Hey, but you
raping the girl.
That was the first episode?
Yeah.
Like,
I thought that was the second episode.
The world
Oh,
the
damn.
world is based off of psychopaths and everything. So if you have a good psychopath, you can go throughout the day doing everything you need to do. You can even get a good job with a good psychopath. But
Right.
your hue dips down to
That's the mental capacity.
Yeah.
Psychology, right? Whether you're sane and stuff like that.
green is good. What?
Yellow.
Yellow is like almost bad, and then going down.
It's unstable. Yellow's unstable.
Yeah.
And then red is like, hey.
Chill
So
out.
even
Yeah.
if you
We about to take you if you keep
even if
going on
you
and
get
on.
into the yellow just for a little couple seconds, that could end your whole career.
Yeah.
It started out the guy he
Because they'll kill you if you're.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just put
The
them on you.
dominator's a gun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever it
Just
tried.
dumping on you.
Well,
While you at work.
It starts off with
Right. It was just like that. I remember now.
the dominator will like it'll read the situation. It'll be either stun gun mode or straight full on eliminate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I watched the first season of that.
Yeah, the first season, it was dope.
What's really crazy, people who are traumatized by the situation, not even the people who are advertising it, but the people who are the victims,
Right.
they can also get their hue changed.
Yeah,
They
I
also
remember that.
end up being murdered.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, that first episode really was a draw because, like you said about Tokyo Ghoul, that one sets the entire premise for the rest of the show.
Oh, yes.
Because in that very first episode, it tells you, and it wasn't even a 40-minute episode, it was like 23. It told you the entire problem with the way society is set up. The entire problem with
Like
the
from the
society is set
moment that girl was like, yeah, this is kind of fucked up. I don't even just want to.
No, the way he's saying it was like how she felt internally.
Oh, yeah.
But she had to act.
And then they try to say that if you have a bad hue and it went bad, you can have a choice of becoming a dog for the government.
Yeah.
An enforcer, yeah.
Yeah. One of
Or
the
a
detectives
private
for the
person.
government. Basically.
No, the society is really messed up, not just because of that, but You can have a good hue, but because you reach this capacity,
you witness something, not even being there. You can witness it through the phone, and then your hue can still change.
But not even just that. But if you've ever been in a bad hue like that one woman, because not only was she raped, she was beaten and raped. That man was killed right in front of her, but that dominator blew him up. Organs, limbs hit her. It all hit her. Like his body parts hit her, and she was like trembling. Yeah, she went crazy. Yeah, she wouldn't know what happened. And so, the thing about it is that if your hue ever hits this type of red, it goes as far beyond, you can be you can be a saint after that. Talking about you can be the most pure human after that. But because you reach this point, you'll never go back. They'll leave you in there, in containment, you'll never leave. You'll never leave, and that's really messed up. I got that whole thing, but I'm like,
nah, y'all go check that out for shit show.
And opening 2 is phenomenal.
And I'm definitely not gonna let this show end without mentioning Samurai Champloo, because I feel like no one said it.
Honestly, I feel like, because I was finna just go ahead and say before we wrap this up, I don't think nobody mentioned Samurai Champloo.
That bitch is iconic. Oh my god, that shit was so hard.
And just so YouTube land doesn't take our heads off, I feel like we have to mention Attack on Titan.
I did.
And Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho episode 1?
I feel like we didn't have it.
It's nostalgic and iconic for
I give it
the first show to do what they did.
Oh, honorable mention of mine, a show called School Live. These little girls in this, was it a middle school or high school? I don't remember, some giant school. I don't want to get too much information because they haven't watched it, but that first episode, it's drug out, it's fairly slow, but the best part about it is, once you get to that very last minute, everything that you thought was slow and drug out, they gave you like hints, like 3 or 4 hints throughout the, like there's some weird stuff happening that you gotta pay attention to throughout the episode. But once you get to that last minute, they flip everything upside down. So everything you thought was dreary, slow, boring, stupid, it impacts the last minute, and you realize like, oh snap, oh snap, and everything. Then you go back, and all the boring stuff has it all has crazy meaning all of a sudden. Watch the first episode and rewatch it and see what happens. School Lives, y'all gotta watch it. Y'all gotta see it.
I feel like we just be giving y'all so many gems.
Is it School Days or School Lives?
School Lives. No, School Days is a whole different thing, bro. Don't even do that.
Y'all need to go write all this shit down. We just gave y'all an abundance of great anime to look at.
Man, we're gonna dropping gems like Clumsy King.
Look like that on the first episode even. Promise you.
Big facts.
But with that being said, let us know if we forgot anything, because I'm sure we probably did.
Shout out to Assassination Classroom. First episode.
Shout out to Assassination Classroom. Like the video, please, because these help. Thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, please. Thank y'all guests for showing up. Till next time.
Been a pleasure.
Peace.
You know, I was just venting, man. You know.